As I leave Oslo, I do realize that there's a lot of Chinese people here in Oslo. So it's so funny how we are all curious to explore the world. I want to go to China and see China. They want to come to Norway and see Norway. It's also a little bit of like you want what you don't have, right? You want to experience the things you don't see in daily life. And that just makes me so happy that we enjoy each other's cultures. But I'm so excited to see this country called China. Good and bad. Some people say it's stormy right now. Let's see. Let's go. I'm at the airport, guys. Let's see if they think my hand baggage is too heavy. I have like film equipment, my camera, my PC, my giant ass battery for my PC. It's gigantic. Everything went smooth. I got through the security, taking out some cash, 600 yen just to be safe. I'm gonna work on a video that is probably coming out in a month. LOL. Ingrid. Of course, getting myself a cup of coffee. Time to brace myself for an 18-hour journey. First to France and then to China. I paid around $800 for both plane tickets both ways, which I find is good. I got student price from KLM Air France. So yeah, if you're a student, use that. You get 2 checked-in luggage for free. Not sponsored, by the way. Whoop whoop. Paris, France. 2.5 hours later and here I am. Plane ride went smooth. I just got off the plane and now I'm in Paris and I'm so excited because one more stop and then I'm in China. As we came out of the plane, it's already like Chinese letters there, so I'm so excited. Oh, let's go. I'm going to the gate to catch my flight to Shanghai. And I think this gate is for Asian countries, maybe just China, I don't know, or Asian countries. And I'm very, very excited. So dramatic, Ingrid. First time to Asia. This is not just the first time to China, this is my first time to Asia. I've only been outside of Europe, only been to the United States of America. Oh my God. Let's not waste any time, let's go. Some more walking and then I'm at the right area. And there's my flight. I had some hours, so I was just walking around looking at stuff that was too expensive for me to buy. And then, not long after, it was time to board the plane. Oh, I was so excited at this point. There were so many French students with me that were traveling to China for the first time. And I happened to sit right next to 2 of them, and they were super nice. Kind of became airplane buddies, huh? Now it's time to relax. 12 hours and 45 minutes. It feels surreal. Finally, I am traveling to the destination that I wanted to go to for so long. So like the US, you have to fill out this form, where you're going, where you're from, what's your destination. It was easy peasy, we'll figure it out. Here we are, over Shanghai. I'm starting to realize that I'm soon there. Here we go. Here we go. I want to learn Chinese, Mandarin Chinese. And one day I'm going to go to China, like travel in China, see the beautiful country, meet the people. I'm not clickbaiting you guys. I'm going to China. I'm so excited. Welcome to my journey. I'm going to China, baby. Here we are, Shanghai, China. I said goodbye to my airplane friends and got myself out of the plane. I must say I was a little nervous at this point because I now had to rely on my eSIM, which I wasn't sure was gonna work. I first had some problems with my eSIM, but I figured it out, even though at this point I was still afraid that I was using data roaming from my normal SIM card, but I didn't, by the way, spoiler alert. I was also excited to see the toilets, but here it was just a Western toilet, no squat toilet this time. Getting out of the airport was pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will explain that later in the end of the video. When I was getting out, there were so many guys standing there saying like, do you want a taxi, do you want a taxi? But I wanted to take the maglev. It's one of 6 maglevs in the world. China has 3 of them. This one reached now up to 300 kilometers per hour, which is crazy, but it can go faster. Its historical peak is at 431 kilometers per hour. That's 268 miles per hour for my American friends. That is insane. In May 2021, they actually reduced the speed down to 300 kilometers per hour because they wanted to reduce energy consumption and maintenance costs, which I think is good. I mean, 300 is still super fast. I really like this experience, but I must say I wished I took this during the day because I couldn't really see anything out the window. Look at this happy girl. Before I could even realize it, I was in the center of Shanghai. As I'm getting off the train, I am taking out my video, starting to film a little bit, and I must say I was a little bit uncomfortable filming because I didn't really know what the social norm of this was, and you can tell I was a little awkward. I've just taken the magnetic rail or whatever it's called, and oh my god, that was so much fun!
Do you want KFC or do you want McDonald's?
I'm gonna try to find the subway. I'm at the metro right now and I couldn't actually get in. I tried to like make a QR code, but the thing is every time I tried to make the QR code, I couldn't go in. So just a random person came by and scanned his card and he didn't say anything to me. He just scanned it and walked away and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go in now. Because my card should work. I don't understand what's happening. None of that made sense, Ingrid. Relax, I will explain that later when I have come to the hotel. Here I am, taking my first steps in the center of Shanghai, China, and I was not disappointed. This is beautiful. I was like, yup, it's true. I was just too late to get tickets for the Forbidden City. You have to like order them exactly 1 week ahead at 8 p.m. and they sell out like in seconds. So I didn't get to the Forbidden City. I can't go there, but let's get a Starbucks instead. Happy girl, happy world. I had a stroll to the hotel. It was just nice looking around and seeing people on their electric scooters, and everything just was so peaceful. So this is the time where I will fill you in with everything I experienced. So if you feel like it's too much talking, skip to this time frame to continue the video. I have arrived at my hotel and oh my god, I am in China, I am in Shanghai. Oh, got myself a Starbucks and you know, so far it's just been better than my expectations. And oh my god, look at this. Look at this. I find it so cool. And the toilet. I know this is normal in like many countries like Japan and stuff, but the toilet seat is heated. Like, I'm not used to that the toilet seat is heated. Yeah, this hotel seems very good so far. I know I said I was gonna go shower, but I need a moment to just relax. And I know some people are probably saying, Ingrid, you've been on 2 planes and 2 trains and a subway and you're lying in bed with your dirty clothes. Yes, I am in fact doing that. And it's because I got 2 beds, so that's my clean bed. This is my dirty bed. For some reason, they thought that I was checking in with 2 people, but when I booked, every hotel I booked in, I always on trip.com only found like double rooms. I don't know if I was looking at this wrong place, but yeah, I booked double room like all my hotels. So I don't know if I overpaid, but I'm here, I'm in China, and yeah, I'm gonna just quickly say my first thoughts. Okay, I'm not even gonna think about what my first impressions. I'm just gonna do this unscripted, or like I'm just gonna say it right now. The first thing that happened to me was that I couldn't figure out how to activate my eSIM. I think it works now, but I'm still afraid that I'm using the data roaming from my Norwegian number. I hope not, because that's gonna be the most expensive bill I've ever seen in my life. Cross my fingers. But then I had to show my passport and everything, and it was the same procedure as in the US. I would say it was easier. It's, scan your fingers. What are you doing here? I said I was traveling. She was like, alone? And I was like, yes. And she was like, oh, okay. A little bit like, alone. But yeah, that was easier than the US, I would say. And I would say the rest is just, it's just a normal airport. Seriously, it was a nice airport to arrive at. Then the first thing that met me when I was outside of the airport was that everyone was like, do you need a taxi? Do you need a taxi? And I was like, no, I'm gonna take the train. Because I wanted to take the magnetic rail, because my brother, he drives trains. That's what he used to do. Because of that, it's very cool for me to take one of the 2 magnetic trains in the world. It was really cool, but I wished I was driving it at day so I could see a little bit more what was going on. But that was really easy. You had to buy a ticket. Alipay worked. Perfect. Alipay has worked. And then you have to go through security though. Yeah, so both the train and when you go into the subway station, you have to go through security. If you have big bags, you have to put them through a scanner, but it goes pretty quick. I tried to use the Alipay subway pass, and I got the QR code, but it didn't work. And this is the funniest story. I was standing there, I couldn't understand what to do. I was trying to scan it. And then this guy just randomly walked up to me. He didn't look at me. He just leaned his arm over. He was on the other side of the, where you scan your, he was in the station. He just reached over and scanned his code, and the door opened, and he just walked away. He didn't at once look at me, and I was standing there just should I go? I didn't know what he did, so I just walked through. And then he turned around and I was like, thank you. But that meant that I was standing on the other side with no valid ticket, because you have to scan it again when you go off at the station you're going off at. So when I went off the People's Square subway station, I had no working ticket, and that made me get other problems. So first I talked to an old lady. She was like, oh, and then pointed to someone at the security, and she was just saying where did you go on? And I said where I was going on, and then she just did something, and I scanned my Alipay and money got taken from my account, and then I could walk out, so that was good. Just a shout out in general for the subway station, because it worked really good. It was so efficient. People were so well behaved, not making a lot of noise and ruining it for everyone else, and the prices were amazing. I was on the subway for a long time, and I paid 6 kroners in my currency, kroners, Norwegian kroners. In Norway, if I just need to take the subway for one stop, trust me, you have to pay over 40 kroners. I don't know, almost 50. So between 40 and 50, 45 or something. It's crazy. Imagine. But oh my god, when I got out of the train station at People's Square, it is beautiful. Everything just seems so surreal. The streets are clean. There's not that many people, but I mean, it was 8 in the afternoon. People are probably home eating dinner, so not that many people. They were working on the roads, fixing a little bit here and there. Another super sad thing is that my friend that I'm gonna meet in Beijing, he was ready with me, not physically, but we were both ready on our phones to book the Forbidden City tickets, but they sold out in seconds. It's crazy. Every day you have to book the tickets exactly 1 week before at 8 p.m. and every day the tickets get sold out in seconds. I literally saw the tickets. I was just going quick out and in again to check something. The ticket was gone, and it wasn't even 1 minute after 8. It was easy to get to the hotel. I used actually Google Maps for this. Worked fine, even though I'm not gonna use Google Maps. It was just because I had put my hotel into Google Maps before I left, so I could just easily
navigate there. And oh my god, yeah, I saw the coolest thing I have to show you. It was this guy on a bicycle with a huge ass luggage in the back, or whatever you call it. Look at this. Everyone was also like driving around on these electric scooters. You couldn't hear them at all. We need more of those in Norway. We probably have some electric scooters, but these were amazing, and people were just, so many were driving them, and so many people were on bicycles, because you can like rent bicycles and stuff. Almost every car I saw was electric, because they have green. I think the difference is that the electric cars have green license plates, and I saw a lot of those, and you couldn't hear them at all. I am going out to get some food, so that's gonna be interesting. I think most places are closed by now, but I got recommended this place that is one of the most famous late night dining places. It's like a 24-hour noodle shop, so we'll see.
It's late, but I'm going out to get some noodles with a friend. Shanghai is really safe to be a female and a person in general.
I was thinking, how would I get over this giant ass highway? But I found an overpass over there. So I will take the— oh my god, guys!
This is insane.
I'm living in a weird dream. I don't know if you understand how wild this is in real life. It's not that wild. Oh my god. It's not that wild for you, but oh my god! Do you even realize how gigantic this is?
Overdramatic, Ingrid. I wasn't actually able to find this nice noodle place, but me and my friend went to Fuxing Noodle King and we had a good time. Later we took a taxi to a place where we had a beer. And then it's time for bed.
Wait, what? It is just rice in a bag.
It's like they're trying to help you.